Hey everyone, I wanted to come on today and talk about this hair loss that I had this client that I did hair loss on. I did a hair loss regimen on, and she had some really good results, excellent results. If you follow me on TikTok, you probably seen her pictures. I did upload the reel onto Facebook also, and she had some great results, y'all. So I'm going to upload that video again after I do the live. But I wanted to come on and kind of explain what I did because I had a couple of people ask me some questions. What did you do? How long did it take? And if you watch the post, it said 5 months. We restored her hair back in 5 months. Really less than 5 months. And I went in and we did. She had some issues. I did a scalp exfoliation. That was what we were doing every 2 weeks. But before I started that, she came in and we did a consultation. Consultations are very important during hair loss because you want to be able to look to see if you can find any active follicles. And if we can find follicle activity or active follicles, that means that you can regain your hair back. So, went through and did the analysis of her scalp and her hair, and she had some major damage. Especially, I didn't think the nape would grow back. She had told me that she had lost that hair over 20 years ago due to a chemical that had left on her hair too long, and it had burnt out all the back nape of her hair, right in the lower section of her hair, in the back of her head. And she said she just knew that her hair wouldn't come back. Well, when you go back and look at the video, you'll see she has hair there also. And then up here at the crown, she had lost all of that, right? Like a section in the top, probably about that big. But it was long ways. So it sat on the top of her head. And she had that going on. She had lost that hair. She didn't know why. She had discussed it with her stylist, and her stylist told her that she didn't know what was going on. So she stopped going to the stylist and started doing a little research on her own, trying to find out about hair loss. And then someone told her about me. So she came in and we started the treatment plan right away. The day she came, we started that day, which was like back in, I think, March or February. I think it was February, the end of February, we started on her. But I didn't really count February, so I said March. And from March until now, it had been like a couple months, like 5 to 6 months. So she had that back was gone, y'all. When I say it was gone, then you'll see it in the pictures, because I did take pictures of it before we started the treatment process. And like I said, we did every 2 weeks, we did scalp exfoliations. Scalp exfoliations are important because any type of buildup you may have on your scalp that may be preventing the hair from growing, that was removed during the time of the scalp exfoliation. We do those bi-weekly when you have hair loss. So every 2 weeks. Bi-monthly is what I meant. I'm sorry. But we do them every 2 months. Every other week when they come in, we do them. Every week they come in for laser therapy. She was coming in weekly, but I have some clients that really push and they come in twice a week. It's really hard to get people to commit to doing this, but if I can get you to commit to being consistent, this is the kind of results that you yield when you are consistent. So she was very consistent. She followed the treatment plan to the letter. Everything I told her she needed to do, she followed it. She took the vitamins, and also we did some drops that she would apply nightly to the areas where she didn't have any hair. And did the treatments weekly coming in. And she had some amazing results. And I just wanted to come on and kind of share because a couple people had asked me some questions. And then monthly we did oxygen therapy, which is a really cool tool that we use in restoring hair. It's done monthly. it gives a really cool sensation to the scalp. But once that hair has been exfoliated and you've done your treatment, that's the last thing we do right before we let you leave. We spray the oxygen on, and the oxygen helps to bring blood flow to the area to increase more growth to the hair, to the scalp, to make the hair come out of the follicle quicker. And it's really nutritious, and it's getting everything it needs. The nutrients are being sprayed into the scalp area, and it goes down into the follicle to help to create better and quicker hair growth. And every blue moon, I really don't do this all the time with the aquatic mister in the treatment plan unless the person has a lot of hydration needed, because aquatic misters are used for hydration purposes. Like people that have really dry hair, that's what we use the aquatic mister for. So when I tell y'all the results were phenomenal, but consistency is the key. That is correct, Andre. Consistency is the key. If you can be consistent, a lot of people have come in and done consultations, and they may come for 2 weeks and then they fall off, and then they'll come and buy vitamins every 2 months or something. You have to be consistent and do everything, because if you can follow it and do everything, this is the kind of results that you can yield. And I really am passionate about this. This is something that I love to do. But when you can see a woman regaining her confidence back because her hair has been restored, that is a gift like no other. So it's a great reward for me to see that happen right before my eyes when I start to see the hair growing, and they really can't see it, but I'm telling them, hey, you know, I see that the hair is coming back in, it's growing in, and they're telling me, you sure? Because I went to a dermatologist, and the dermatologist said that my hair would never grow back. Well, it's kind of a thing where you just have to, I've been a lot of people's last resort. They've been to the dermatologist. Dermatologist pretty much told them, nothing I can do for you. This is something you just gonna have to deal with for the rest of your life. And then somebody tells them about me. And then they come and say, you're my last bit of hope. I just want to try it out. If it works, great. I'm all for it. So we go in wholeheartedly trying to get the hair back on your head as quick as we can. So I've been getting a lot of feedback from the TikTok, and so I just wanted to go live and kind of explain what I've done as far as the treatment process of what we did. But it wasn't anything. No, her hair is not gonna fall out if she stops, because we didn't use any type of Rogaine or anything on her. So if she were to stop treatment, I don't think she would lose any hair, as long as she would continue to take care of it and keep it conditioned and keep it maintenance and not just dog it out. She would not have a problem. Some people, depending on what they've been diagnosed with from the dermatologist or from the doctor, they may have to have a treatment consistent for the duration of the life, if it's something that you really fighting against. But it just depends on what the client has, what the patient or the client has been diagnosed with from the doctor. Because as a trichologist, we don't diagnose, we only treat. So once you get a diagnosis, or if you know what you're struggling with already, like some people have lupus, a lot of ladies that I treat have lupus, and also thyroid disease. Those are two major autoimmune diseases that cause hair loss. So if you have that type of autoimmune disease, then you probably would need to have a trichologist on your side for the rest of your life, you know. Hey Angel, I just seen you logged on. I was just getting ready to say something about one of my other customers. She has not had hair for years, and she just finally built up the courage to come, you know. And I want people to understand that The hair loss part, I keep that very private. It's done in a room off to itself. You do your treatments off into a room by yourself. You're not out in front of everybody. Some people don't know that. And I want people to understand this is truly a hair loss clinic that's in this city that we have here. And it's available to you if you have hair loss. So we have treatment rooms that are in the salon. There, you have to come through the salon to get to the treatment rooms, but the consultations are done behind closed doors. No one is in there but you and I. So I just want to let people know that you can trust us with your problem, whatever problem you're having. We can probably help you if it's not anything that's caused by permanent hair loss. If it's scarring, alopecia, and things of that nature, it is a little harder to get their hair to grow back. Sometimes there's permanent hair loss involved with scarring. So if it's scarring, alopecia, that's a different story. But yes, your all your forms, all your information, whatever we discuss is totally confidential. But I just wanted to come in and just kind of give you guys an update on how the clinic is doing. Thank you. The environment is clean. Thank you. Hey, Jeffrey, what's up, bro? Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on how the clinic had been doing and what's going on as far as the hair loss is concerned. But we have really been getting some very good results. And I'm going to be more vocal as far as my treatments and stuff of what I'm using, because I hadn't been doing that, and a lot of people have been asking me, well, I see the video, but what did you do? How did you get the hair back? So I just wanted to come on and share that, and also to let you guys know that there is a salon that specializes in hair loss. Is a hair loss clinic in the Lake area, in Lake Charles, with private rooms that are available to you for your hair loss needs. So even with that being said, when we spoke about the permanent hair loss, also I am stepping into a different area with the prosthesis, with like if you've had your hair lost due to any kind of accidents or anything of that nature in the military, sends you out for a hair prosthetic. I will be able to fulfill those needs also to you. They will be available to you really soon. I'm getting all my numbers and my stuff together that I need on the back end, on the office end for that. But just know that I am working on it. And we do have the non-surgical hair replacements also. That is something else that's made available to anybody that has permanent hair loss. So you can come in at any given time and schedule a consultation, and or call and schedule a consultation. The number is 337-240-8454. 337-240-8454. Or you can go to TammyGuillory.com and schedule your consultations. Whether it's a consultation for hair loss or it's one for permanent hair loss, you still click the same one. And you can schedule, and then we can get you seen and get you on a regimen or set you up with an appointment, either way, with either side of it, whatever your need is. But I just wanted to come on and share this with you guys on today, on this rainy Wednesday. But if anybody doesn't have any questions, I'll be logging off shortly. Any questions anyone has? Any questions? And we do have a lot of people that travel from out of town to, I think my furthest person that I've done, persons would be, I have one lady coming from North Louisiana. She's from Monroe, and she travels monthly to come in and get assessed, but she purchased the home laser, kind of like the lady that I talked about some years back. Miss Tina. And if you go in and research Tammy Guillory on Facebook, you'll find Miss Tina's story on Facebook. There's a video that's listed. If you put in my name and put in Tina, it should come up under videos. But she purchased the home laser and she has some excellent results also. And I have another lady that's coming in salon, in clinic for treatment. She drives from Hammond every Saturday. So I'm telling y'all, if you in the city, you're in the area, don't miss out on this, man. This is something that I went to school to better myself, to make available to my clients, and also my clients who had hair loss that we didn't know why they were losing hair. I wanted to be able to give them an answer and not just blindsidedly act like I don't see it, like a lot of stylists do. We'll think that it's something that we've done versus something that the client may be taking differently. It may be medication or anything of that sort can cause hair loss, and you're the first person that notices, especially if it's in the back of your head. Your clients will not know before you will if you're a stylist. So they're entrusting us to tell them those sorts of things. Hey, look, I notice a little spot in the back of your head where your hair has gotten really short, or it's looking a little thin. Are you taking any new medication or anything? It's just something to ask, and you'll be surprised at the outcome you'll get from asking that question, because then they know you're not in it for the money. You're really there taking care of them and looking out for them, having their best interests at heart, because a lot of times people just don't say anything. And by the time they find out, the client finds out, it's spread from a little bitty, probably less than a dime size, to a $50 size when they notice it. So that's why you should, thank you, Nisi. Thank you. Thank you. But that's just something that we have to do as being a stylist and being professional. We have to know and tell people, hey, look, I just want to keep it real with you. And that's what I tell people all the time. You know, I want to give it to you straight. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it and act like I don't see what I see. So I just wanted to make that clear and let you guys know that if you know anybody that's suffering with hair loss, there is something that's made available to them. Soon we will be accepting Afterpay for packages if they are interested in doing packages, because most hair loss treatment services, if they're needing the major stuff, it's going to take at least 6 months for the hair to grow back. So we will be doing Afterpay also. But I just wanted to come on and share that with y'all. So y'all have a blessed day. Y'all continue to do great things on today. Be great on purpose today. And if nobody has any questions, I'm out. I thank you guys for all the compliments. These hands have been through a lot. But you know, with me went through what I went through, I think God has really anointed me for this, and with the whole healing ministry thing, you know, with me having a brain tumor and God healing me, and now I'm helping other people who have issues and losing their hair. I'm helping to heal their scalps, and they're receiving their hair back. So that's a blessing, and I'm honored that God has rewarded me with that gift. I'm honored. It's an honor. But when you know that you have been through a lot and went through what I've gone through, and nobody ever touched you, God said, I will heal you. Nobody will have to touch you. And nobody lay hands on me or anything. God did it himself, and I'm here to stand and say that I have been healed from a brain tumor. It was not a cancerous brain tumor, but it was a brain tumor. And that's been 6 years ago. So I still give honor where honor is due. And God gets all the glory for that. I take no credit. So if you know anybody that needs their hair back, y'all throw my name out there at them. Or send them to me. Send them my way. Like I said, you can go to TammyGuillory.com and book your consultations. That's where it starts with the consultation. So you guys have a great day.